Welcome back to A Storm Politics Meet the Candidates special. Today I'm talking with Luzerne County Council candidate, independent Rick Williams. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, I'm really happy to have you. I wanted you to start by having you tell us a bit about your background as well as your public service work.
Well, like many people, there are many facets to my life. I'm an architect. I run my own business. I'm active in the community. I have a family, and I came to form my own firm shortly after being a registered architect in the early 80s. That firm has evolved into Williams Kinsman Lewis Architecture. 10 of us work together. I have always had an interest in government, more government than politics, and so this is a logical extension of that.
And you're running as an independent.
I'm running as an independent. My public service has been with the Habitat for Humanity, our local chapter. I've served as the president of the Board of Trustees of the Luzerne County Historical Society, the Montessori School, the Riverfront Parks Committee. I've served on the Transportation Committee. I serve on the Transportation Committee of the Greater Wilkes-Barre Chamber of Commerce, and I'm active with a group, an ad hoc group, advocating for bike trails throughout our county.
Oh, very good. Well, it's always nice when someone's really trying to work hard to make our county a better place, and now you're stepping up and running for office, so thank you for that. What was really the impetus, Rick, to decide to actually run for this post?
Well, in November of 2010, the voters of Luzerne County passed the Home Rule Charter, and I thought that a lot of people who hadn't served in public office would offer to serve. And I asked a number of them, and I happened to ask one person twice, and he very sternly, but with some compassion, wagged his finger at me and said, why aren't you doing it? If you're running around asking people to do this, you should do it yourself. I have experience analyzing complex problems and running a business, developing solutions that involve many points of view, and I think those are the skills that county government needs. Mm-hmm. So I decided to run.
Now, if elected, what would be your top priorities?
Well, we have a $500 million debt. It's an elephant in the room, and we need to pay the bondholders. We need to pay the pension obligations of the county employees. There is no way around paying that money. The only way to do that is to have excellent county government, to provide good services to our citizens and taxpayers, and with that we will attract business, we will attract people to come here both to work and as tourists. We can retain people, particularly our young people, but by having good, excellent county government, we can increase our tax base. Not increase taxes or fees, but by having a larger taxable base, we can increase the revenue and solve that issue. We need to find a good county manager and support him or her. We have authorities, boards, and commissions that are an adjunct of county government. We need to find good people who have been cut out of the system to come and serve on those boards, authorities, and commissions in a process that's open and transparent. We have a new ethics code, personnel code, and administrative code. The new council needs to read those, refine them, and make good judgments, but ultimately we need those codes adopted to be the basis for how we govern ourselves. We have an incredible opportunity now to change the way we govern ourselves, and that really is the hope of the new council.
What can the council do about the big $23 million hole in the budget?
Well, this just came out, and this is the first blush, that these are the department heads submitting to the commissioners their budget requests. So there is a healthy negotiation that takes place. And both the revenue side and the expense side needs to be examined. It's really the responsibility of the commissioners to pull that together in terms of really finding out where that is. But it's hard work, and this problem is going to be with us for a long time, and it takes hard work.
When you're out there talking to the people, what feedback are you getting from the community? What are you hearing that they're talking about and concerned about?
Well, I'm finding, it's a risk running as an independent, but I'm an independent, and I'm finding that there is support for that. I think that people are fed up with the party politics. It's not working well in Washington, D.C. The Democrats and the Republicans are not solving the problems of government. At the county level, there really are no differences between Democratic policies and Republican policies for bridges, roads, prisons, parks, human services. It really takes people cooperating, not party politics, to solve these problems. And I think people are excited about that approach.
Rick, have you been attending the transition team meetings?
Yes, I've been going to both the transition committee meetings and the subcommittee meetings where much of the work takes place. I'm not all that happy with all the decisions that are made. I have great respect for this group of people who are doing this work at the subcommittee level. It's tough pulling together a new government, and I do have respect for the work they're doing.
Last minute of questions. What do you think finally distinguishes you from the pack, and how can people learn more about your campaign?
I've got no axe to grind. I've got no hunger for power. I'm not serving any party. I'm just a person willing to serve. I hope others will serve after me. I can be reached on my website, rickwilliamscountycouncil.com. My Facebook page is Rick Williams for Luzerne County Council. My phone number is 328-4470. And I'd welcome any comments or thoughts or questions from any of the voters.
Well, Rick, I wish you all the best in the election. I hope everybody learns more about you. Check out his Facebook page, check out his website, and please get out there and vote on November 8th. Thank you, Rick Williams, very much, and best of luck.
Thanks, Tiffany.